Hey bakers, my name is Oprah Davidson. Welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. So glad to have you guys back on the channel. So today I want to dive in just a little bit into the realm of CBD baking. So a few Wednesdays ago, I talked about mental health awareness, particularly as it pertains to being in the food industry and how bacon is used as a source of therapy. And so I kind of want to add on to that by talking about CBD bacon. So it's layers upon layers of therapy that bacon can offer, as we see here today. And today, what better medium to use than brownies? So I'll be making some of my favorite brownies. It's one of my favorite brownie recipes. There are quite a few that I have, but this one here by far is my favorite. And I'm going to talk about CBD oil and infusing that in the brownies. Now, there's a lot of talk about CBD and hemp these days. It's obviously something that's been around for a few years, but it's more and more so on the rise. And if you go to bakerpedia.com, they talk about some of the trends that are going on in the baking industry. And this one is one that I think is definitely on the rise and who knows, it may be here to stay. All right, now what exactly is cannabis? I'll go a little bit more into detail about it once these are in the oven. But CBD itself that we're talking about, it's found in the cannabis sativa L plant. And so CBD is recognized both for its health and wellness benefits. All right, so it's really good when you're talking about trying to infuse the two together, health, wellness, as well as baking. Who knew that could be a thing? But join the Bakerpedia's Baker Academy, because it has a whole entire seminar about CBD oils and hemp and things like that, and the difference between using CBD versus THC in your baking. You get all of that on bakerpedia.com, which you can join absolutely for free. So do it today. What are you waiting for? Now, without further ado, let's go into these brownies, right? So CBD likes to have some kind of fat medium to I guess dissolve or mix itself into. So I'm going to put my CBD oil with the butter and chocolate that I have here. And so in this bowl, I have equal parts of brown sugar, all right, and white sugar. And then I also have here in this bowl, you can use bittersweet or semi-sweet chocolate chip pieces and also butter, so equal parts. I'm going to melt this in the microwave. And I also have some vanilla extract, okay? I have 1 egg and some flour here, a 1/4 cup of flour, and my CBD oil, which this here I just got from my local smoke shop. I'm here in Florida, and so we have quite a few throughout Florida itself, and so I kind of just got this from here. But also on Bakerpedia, we have one of our lovely sponsors, Hemp Rise, where you could also get your hemp extracts from. And so, yes, without further ado, let's go ahead and put this in the microwave. Oh, yes, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and put here, based on the milligrams and the serving size and all that good jazz, which is on the box, I'm going to go ahead and add 10 droplets. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I just remember that I'm making the small batch, so I actually don't need 10 droplets. So I'm going to stop at 3. When in doubt, go low, then you rise up as you need. I completely forgot. I forgot that I decided to cut the batch down in like a 1/4. So, it's a good thing I remember midway, because then, well, in the microwave it goes. Okay. All right. By the way, if you can't see behind me, the oven is up to temp. I preheated it at 350. We're going to bake these at 350. All right, I'm impatient. So what I'm going to do is use my whisk, but I'm going to mix slowly because I don't want to incorporate too much air. Like I mentioned in my earlier video, I find baking at home to be quite therapeutic when it's not for like an order or anything like that. Baking in a full-on professional kitchen, commercial kitchen, not so much, I'll be honest. But either way, I love it. I love this industry, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, so I'm gonna do my eggs first. So add my eggs to my sugars. Okay. And this recipe is so simple, and because everything is pretty much soft or wet, I could just do this by hand. I don't need to involve machinery. You could also use a wooden spoon, but the whisk is what called me today, so the whisk it is. Alrighty, my flour, last thing here, once again, gentle. Smells delightful. Okie dokie. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my designated container, baking sheet, I should say. Alright, so voila. I like to serve these in like little bite-sized, like, you know. So I figured, considering we're making little CBD edibles, you might want to share with your folks at home, or not. I'm doing it in little bite-sized pieces. It also saves me a step from having to do a little cutting. So this is nice and individual, and I just fill it right to the top. I spray pan it and also flour it, but you don't have to do that. You can have get the spray pan that has the flour in it, because they do have those. All right. So yeah, as I mentioned, that batch that I made makes about 12 pieces here. Well, 12 pieces exactly. And it has basically roughly around 2 grams of the CBD oil, which is more than enough I wouldn't say more than enough, but I'd say that's a good medium. And chances are you're probably gonna be eating more than one anyways. So in my oven, 350, I wanna say about 10 to 12 minutes. Start off with 10. All right, and so while that's in the oven, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about hemp, AKA CBD, AKA, well, I'll tell you later. So yes, CBD comes in many different names, and CBD oil is also known as cabinet oil or hemp extract. And it's one of over 100 natural active compounds found in the cannabis sativa L plant. Now, found in industrial hemp and marijuana, CBD does not have the psychoactive effects of THC. And so because of that, this oil has grown into popularity due to its wellness and medicinal benefits without those side effects. CBD and hemp oil in baking. So people are exploring lots of different ways that we can use it in baking. Once again, if you check out the Bakerpedia website, it will give you lots of information on how it is used in this format. And so you have different types and different spectrums, and that's what's going to determine how much of a dosage you're going to put in your baked goods. Now, CBD oil, you can either add it to the formulation step, so before I guess you bake the item or cook the item, or you can add it afterwards as a final product. So you can add it, in your frostings or in your fillings as a final at the end of the process. Here on the Bakerpedia website, you can check out and see the different ways or different types of dosage based on the baked good items and the serving size. So you have pancakes, we have muffins, carrot cakes, cinnamon donuts, and even French toast. Yummy. And also, if brownies aren't your thing, what's really cool is here on this Bakerpedia website, they've got a recipe for hazelnut sandwich cookies. Now, if this is a topic of interest to you, not only will you find various articles related to CBD and hemp extract and edibles on the bakerpedia.com, you could also check out their Bakerpedia Academy. When you sign up, which is absolutely for free, you'll have access to seminars, free seminars. I don't know if you heard that correctly. And you can learn more. All right. So, a guide to baking with CBD and hemp extract. Go ahead and click that, add it to your shopping cart, and bam, there you go. All right, guys, so that's the gist about CBD oil. Like I said, again, if you want to learn more detail, please check out the Bakerpedia website. Also, go ahead and join the Baker Academy. And, if you like this video so far, once again, click the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. My brownies are ready to taste test, to be tested, to be tasted. So enough talking. Let's go ahead and try this. It's still quite warm. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna pop this in here. I have a feeling my spraying technique wasn't awesome. You know what? It's because I'm being greedy and I don't want it to let it cool. So whatever. Anyways, oh, that smells good. Still nice and soft, a little bit gooey because that's the way I like it. And so delightful. I wish you guys could be here with me and we can share this wonderful, wonderful creation. But you're not, so I'm gonna have fun by myself eating these. Thank you for tuning in, bakers. Once again, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the YouTube. Also, check out bakerpedia.com. I probably said it about 50 million times in this video. It's because I get a gold coin every time I say Bakerpedia or Baker Inn or Baker Academy. So I'm stacking up on coins. Until next time, happy baking. Ciao, sayonara, eat brownies, and be merry.